Winston Baldwin Spencer, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Members of Parliament, President of the Antigua and Barbuda Football Association, Mr. Everton Gonzalez, General Secretary of the Antigua and Barbuda Football Association, Mr. Gordon Derrick, A.B.F.A. executive members, business partners, representatives of the national media houses, special guests, last and deliberately so, members of the national team, management and coaching staff, good night. I want to take this opportunity to thank the President and General Secretary of the A.B.F.A. for having offered me the opportunity to be here tonight and to deliver some brief remarks on behalf of the Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Lester Bird. I am forced to make an open confession tonight, though, a confession that will explain my love for and affiliation with the sport of football, and one which will best describe my passion and belief in the power of sports. Prior to 1998 FIFA World Cup in France, I had no love for sports. Although both of my uncles in the island of Guadeloupe sponsored football teams for nearly 30 years and cycling, I always found a way to excuse myself whenever the Honorable Lester Bird and Guy Yearwood would start their seemingly unending discussions on cricket, football, tennis, boxing, American football, etc. This attitude changed almost overnight after I was invited by the then A.B.F.A. General Secretary, Senator Chet Green, to the 1998 FIFA World Cup. It was an eye-opener and a life-changing moment for me, and as can be seen from my association and significant investments in the football and other sports throughout our country. But you see, in France, I saw a global movement of young people and wondered why our youth were not a part. I saw a level of organization that challenged my creative imaginations, and it all revolved around the sport popularly played here at home. From that day, I committed to get involved and to spare absolutely no effort in showcasing the talents of our youth at that level. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate an historic and seminal moment in time. Tonight, we commemorate the achievements of our footballers. Tonight, we experience the unifying power of sports as we launch our national campaign, Ready for the World. We are encouraged by the lyrics of a local calypso sung by the mighty Franco some years ago. Yes, we are ready. I would wish for the purpose of tonight's celebrations to improvise and add for posterity the following lines. Yes, we are ready to take on the world. Yes, we are ready to take on the big names in football, whether USA or Jamaica, Mexico or Guatemala. I say bring them, or we're going to bang them. As the theme suggests, this campaign is a national one, as the Honorable Prime Minister and General Secretary already said. One involving all members of society, and one which commands the interest, involvement, and participation of all Antiguans and Barbudans at home and abroad. Since the heroics of our cricketers, Sir Viv, Andy, Richie, Ambi, Ridley Jacobs, Baptist, and other greats, there's not been a more remarkable or memorable moment in sports for this country. Qualifying for the next stage of the FIFA World Cup 2014 in Brazil, with the attendant opportunities, both economic and sporting, requires a full and total national effort from here on in. As I said before, the theme Ready for the World embodies the attitude needed to overcome present economic difficulties. It represents in a real, tangible way the spirit needed by the Antiguan youth and heralds our desire to win. Our desire to win in the bosoms of our heart against the odds. Ready for the world. Speaks to our acceptance of the realities of globalization. But more important, our understanding that we must work together as a small little island to surmount all obstacles and overcome all challenges. The annals of history are replete with instances when the power of sport quelled wars, united warring communities, or even eased national tensions. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our Benner boys, through their efforts, have given new hope to a divided country. Sports, like no other human endeavor, have given us an opportunity to embrace the concepts of fairness, respect, teamwork, and commitment. Not only sports, but in this instance football, has led the way in commanding global attention to Antigua and Barbuda and in demanding the creation of a national movement rising to tackle the rest of the world. My fervent wish tonight is that we embrace this moment. We bask in the glory and pride of our Benner boys and live the dream of unity, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Leader of the Opposition, unity, love, and peace in our country. The color for this campaign is yellow. The rally cry is not safer with Labour or who have them. It's ready for the world. This national campaign knows no political, religious, economic, or class boundaries. It is not about red. It is not about blue. It's not about ALP or UPP. It's not about Lester Bird or Baldwin Spencer. This campaign is superheaded by the national flag and all that it represents. Red, the blood shed by our forefathers in making today possible. Yellow, the dawn of the rising sun in this context of our emerging football stars. White for our beaches, which our team will sell to the world as part of our tourism product. Blue for the sky above and our belief that God Almighty will go with our team throughout this campaign. And black, our heritage, the proud people of this small rock, with our athletic prowess, are ready to showcase our sporting talents to the world in Brazil 2014. I want the players to focus on the fact that when the team takes the field for the first game and for all of the games, whatever the outcome, for that moment in time it will be about the team's prowess first and foremost, but the spotlight will also be on the nation of Antigua and Barbuda. And just as we want and expect the team to rise to the challenges and to the occasion, so too should the public. Celebrating this moment demands that we pause to remember those who came before and who have represented this fair land. This moment is not just for football and football players. Tonight belongs to all the men and women who have given unselfishly of their time and talent to the advancement of Antigua and Barbuda. There are many. However, tonight, as you have heard, I'm here as a representative of an outstanding Antiguan, the Honorable Lester Bryant Bird, who in 1962 became the first Antiguan to win a medal in international sports. Like our national football team, he was committed to excellence, and like the theme of tonight,